Okay, so before we get into the first topic, uh there I have been getting feedback, right? And I've been getting mixed reviews, but mostly I've been getting people who understand the whole totality of it, right? So I want to bring this up, and the reason why I have to bring it up again because when I check out my analytics, one of the good things that I've seen grow is that the 18 to 24 viewers are listening. We're at 24% with the 18 to 24. It's damn good for some grown ass men on the show. You know what I'm saying? So that lets me know that we're really, really growing with the youth. 18 and 24, we're at 24%, right? Of 100% of viewers.
We got the YNs, huh?
You feel me? So because of them, I want to do some reiterations about Monday's podcast, and I think it's very important. Now, I'm going to trust that y'all are going to agree with me on this. If not, it's cool. I get it. I understand, but I felt it's very important to the viewers, especially the 18 and 24, right? Because I know, they may be going through a phase of the not sures and I don't knows, you know what I mean? Or the I know, you know what I mean? So listen, y'all, to all y'all youngsters out there, let me reiterate Monday's podcast topic. Now, trust you wasn't there. I don't know if you watched the show, but it was split. It was split like a motherfucker ball. And it was about the topic of basically it was a Anton show, and it was a clip about where Anton he doesn't like guys with locks and stuff. But the debate was that they were having. It was talking about about stuff about he feel like black men should cut their locks in half if they want to get somewhere in the world. You know what I mean? Mainly corporate, right? And so it was very split. I think that was one of the longest debates we had because it was split between the crew. You know what I mean? Now, to the youngsters out there, I want to make this clear. Listen, and again, I'm gonna let my guys speak on it too. Just whatever y'all do, man, just please let's not debate about our agreement or disagreement. Let's just focus on making sure that we help the young guys make or young people make the best decisions. So this is what I want to reiterate to the youngsters out there based on the podcast. Because I got a lot of feedback on it and I've seen some comments. Look, if you are in a situation where you're getting put in a position of where you're told you have to cut your natural hair that you love for a job or a position. Let me make this clear to y'all. If you are okay with cutting your hair to get that position, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with it. It's your hair. You have a right to cut your hair and you have a right to deny what's naturally God-given yours. If you in your mind say, hey, it's worth it, I can grow it back, or you know what? Hey, I'm trying to eat, I'm trying to survive. I absolutely unequivocally have no problem with that. And you should never feel bad about doing that. You should never feel like you're selling out. No, don't feel that. You grown. That's your hair. You do what you want with your hair. Look, people cut and grow their hair all the damn time. Nothing wrong with it. Take times. You see what I'm saying? And so I have to make that clear because I don't want y'all to take our debate and choose a side of it and run with it, and then it might not be the best decision that you should have made in your life. Now, at the same time, If you feel like, hey, bro, this is my hair, bro. I see this white boy over here, boom, boom, boom. He don't have that problem. If you feel like you want to stand on there, like, nah, bro. If you feel like there's a bias going on, then don't you feel bad about not getting that job because you didn't cut your hair. Because if you have the confidence to say to yourself, I can go find another job and work for somebody who will accept my natural God-given hair, then by all means, I congratulate you on that too. But at the end of the day, it's not Rich choice. It's not Rock's choice. It's not Quality's choice. It's not Yogi choice. It's not King choice. It's not Trust choice. It's your personal choice. And I just want to let you youngsters out there know, look, you're not wrong either way. Just like I'm not wrong about saying I'm not going to cut my hair forward, and Rich is not wrong by saying shit. I'll cut my hair for the back. There's nothing wrong with it. And so, guys, I just wanted to put that out there for the youngsters, man, because especially the ones who are impressionable. You know what I mean? We were young. We had it all, bro. We did it all. Flat tops, gummies, braids, locks, dreads. I mean, you name it. We went through our phase. You know what I'm saying? And we experimented with them and we cut. You know what I mean? So I just wanted to put that out there, man, because we do have a 24% viewership of 18 to 24. And I just wanted to just, add some context to it and just to let them know, hey, you don't have to pick a side. Pick your side. Do what's best for you. Now, of course, if any of y'all disagree with it, then it's cool. Or if you agree with it, it's cool. But if you want to speak on it, please do. I just thought that was really important for me to put that out there. Go ahead.
I just want to say up on the topic is this, man. Ain't too much I'm gonna say, man. Just whatever you choose your hair to be, man, make sure you well groomed, man. Keep yourself tightened up, lined up, all that kind of good stuff. Always be presentable, man. I was always told, man, presentation is representation. That means however you step out the house and a person see you, how they look at you or how you present yourself is going to be your reflection of you. So always be presentable, man. That's all I got to say on it.
Great.
I'm gonna say this here. Since we targeting the young guys, I want you to be first mind. Make your own mind. Don't listen to us. We giving an opinion just like you got an opinion. So you got to understand your mind is what ultimately you best. So you don't you hear what we say, you can take into consideration what we're talking about. To be quite frank, which I don't think none of us really disagreed. I just think we were coming from different directions. But most importantly, do what is best for you. We not there with you. We not around you. We not with you when you're doing the things you do. So you make a business decision. You gotta cut your hair. You gotta cut your hair. You don't. You don't.
King, Rich.
Go ahead, King. Rich.
Look, I'm gonna say this: if you debate it, you need to speak like that.
I'm gonna let Trust go because you haven't talked on it at all.
Well, now we're gonna let Trust go last because
okay.
he wasn't on the show.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I agree with everything that you just said and all that. I even agree with Yogi. With the be groomed and stuff and everything, and I still lean back on the other half of what Rock was saying. Is like, even if you don't want to groom and your culture, the way your hair you wear, it doesn't require edge ups or something like that. You might be Rastafarian, Rasta or whatever, and you may not do all that kind of stuff. You still should be able to go and work. I mean, I think we're just gonna be like, facing like different cultural fences, because you'll go to New York and Brooklyn and you'll see guys with long dreads working all kind of different kind of jobs, and then, but you can see in the South, it might not go that way. I know for a fact, in Louisiana and some places in Texas that I've seen and been, values that we see, like, okay, so all I can say as the young man is like, you're going to have to see your ratios or patterns of like denial or failure from what you're testing out and see how you want to switch up. And if that means you need to get a haircut because you're still trying to pursue to get that same type of employment in corporate world, I just gotta, when in Rome, we gotta play the game. Gotta play the game. That's how it goes. Like Rock said, your hair grow back. You know what I'm saying? The best way to be able to do anything in this country is really to be an entrepreneur and making your own money and you know establishing your own policies, your own lingo and culture within your own organization or company that you develop. So I agree with everything that all these gentlemen on this panel are thinking of and saying. That's where I land my plane right there.
Gotcha. Rich, talk to him, baby.
Uh-oh. Now listen, y'all. Listen, before I say anything, I want y'all to know that this is not a reflection of nobody on the panel. Rock, I understand you talking to the youth. You said 18 to 24. I'm starting right here. Man, fuck them kids, man. I'm for real, man. Fuck them. They know goddamn well what they doing. You 18, 24, you walk your stupid ass in there and you not a goddamn Rastafarian. You not Celestia. You know them people gonna look at you a certain goddamn way. Quit fucking playing with me, man. Fuck these kids. I'm not babysitting. I'm not holding back. Cause guess what? They not gonna spare our nigga ass. They gonna shield. They gonna handle you. So I'm letting you know, man. Fuck y'all. Walk your stupid ass in there and see if you get the job. You'll find out. You'll bump that wall enough. You'll turn around. Trust me, I did. So that's the way I look at it. Fuck it, man.
You just had to fuck this shit up, huh?
He ain't do nothing. That's his opinion. That's his opinion. Come on, y'all. Let him have his opinion. Let's go.
Them youngsters ain't shit, man.
I'm gonna say what I want to say.
I like what Rich said though.
I'm just saying, them youngsters be tripping, man. Then they want to fuck Lil Pookie, fuck Ray, fuck all them little motherfuckers. I'm telling you. Fuck all them bad motherfuckers. They done fucked up the trail rides. They done fucked up to everything. Everything. You can't go third ward. I'm tired of them. Fuck them. Man, I'm tired of them kids.
No, fuck it. I gotta stop. No, stop.
Okay.
Rich.
I love them though. Trust me, I love them.
No. Listen.
I love them though.
You gotta learn to separate when we talking about niggas and when we talking about black men. We're talking about motherfuckers who actually going in corporate and getting a job, fool. We ain't talking about those.
Well, they wouldn't have their hair like that. If they had their hair like that, they a nigga. I already know.
We ain't talking about no thug ass niggas wearing sweaters.
Well, if they don't have it, we talking about the hair. Right? If they not walking in there with dreadlocks, and you was talking about getting your hair cut, they know. If you have to think about it, you know the answer. If you going to get a job and you got
we just started. We just started, y'all.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking. If you go in that job and it's a corporate job, and you thinking I got dreads, shit, I get fuck them kids.
He's been there calling the actual men who are not being thugs, who still are in the culture and want to be cool. Into the hairstyle, but actually is educated and trying to get a job. Motherfucker, do you know you can't be no goddamn thug and go in corporate, fool? What are you talking about, bitch?
Well, I'm talking about the ones I said, fuck you. That's the ones that might fuck them kids.
But we're talking about young men who actually are doing the right thing, but
that's the ones cutting their hair. The ones that cutting their hair, that's what you talking about?
You got it, man.
I'm just asking who, if it's the ones that's cutting their hair and doing the right thing, hey, power to you. But the ones that's not, man,
hey, Rich.
Yes, sir.
Hey, Rich, can I ask you a question?
Yes, sir.
So, like, do you like to be categorized with all black people, even though you're not doing the same shit most black people are doing? That's what he's talking about. All young niggas ain't out here shooting up clubs and chair rides and shit, bro. Some niggas are out here actually in school, like trying to get a degree to get that corporate job. You see what I'm saying? That's the ones he referring to. He not referring to the crash shots.
How is their hair? Is it long, short? Because they're trying to go in corporate. See, it's a mentality.
Some of them got long hair and stuff like that. Because they haven't, they may have not hit that brick wall yet. They still have that naivety.
But they're gonna cut it, right? They're gonna cut it. They're gonna have to cut it.
Hopefully they run into a organization of culture that ain't worried about that. Hopefully. And I gotta say it like that because I see the reality of what Rich is saying. I understand that reality, but hopefully they can run into a culture of what we see is to come, because the Crown Act is here. You read it
Yeah.
yesterday, Rock. I mean Monday.
Okay, so let me explain something. My nephew is a 20-something-year-old biologist. He got locks to his ass. Stop acting like you can't get nowhere in corporate and in multiple fields without cutting your hair. We gotta stop selling that fucking. Now that's some bullshit narrative. We know it exists, but at the same time, we can't sit there and act like you can't get a good job with your locks. Now, again, I didn't come into this conversation trying to have this debate again. I literally gave a good vibe to the shit, and then Rich as usual had to fuck some shit up.
Man, fuck them kids. Listen, they not no goddamn Rastafarian. They grow them funky ass dreadlocks to use excuse to start smoking weed to tell their mama.
Rich, it's not just locks that we've been being prejudiced to.
Hey,
It's afros, it's flat tops. Our hair has been a subject to prejudice for every phase of hairstyles that we went through. Stop focusing on fucking locks and dreads is not locks and locks is not dreads, nigga.
Locks, dreads,
But do you agree? Do you agree that there's groomed locks and there's ungroomed looking locks?
King, do you not see when y'all are subconsciously connecting not groomed to locks? Y'all are doing it and don't even know you're doing it.
No, we are not. You're not going back to Monday. You're trying to go back to Monday.
They don't even know they're doing
it. No. You're trying to go back to Monday. See, check it.
I'm going to religion.
It could be a curl.
If you're not a Rastafarian, why you got dreads?
Rich, yo, check it. Is there a difference between a wet curl and a dry curl?
See?
That's the worst goddamn analogy in the history
There's
of
a
men.
difference. It doesn't matter. I'm not trying to say that means it's dirty because you got a curl. I'm not saying that. So I'm not saying it's dirty because you got dread. I'm saying is there a groomed dread and there's an ungroomed dread.
So the difference between dry curls and wet curls is soul glow.
Exactly.
Nigga, that's the worst motherfucking example analogy.
That was the best one.
You use
it's
the
another
Jerry curl
hairstyle.
as an analogy.
Okay, you want me to say shag? You want me to say shag instead of curl? Jerry curl. That's what it is.
I figured Rich would have been more sympathetic to their plight, because he was the first brother I ever seen in Houston just rocking the dread.
I had to tell y'all
school.
that. See, I didn't have to tell y'all that. I did not have to tell. Hey, I'm glad you said that, because I told them that Monday. I know they thought I was shooting smoke up their ass. I told them I was the first. Wasn't nobody.
When nobody
rocking it right here. I'm telling you, they used to call me a Jamaican.
He
was Jamaican.
Yeah, I thought he was Jamaican when I first met.
See, and it wasn't no Jamaican. I just was going to New York traveling. I was just traveling. That's all they could do.
Yeah,
and I'm sympathetic with it. We were just talking about going in the white man's job and trying to make him accept something that he don't have to accept at his company. That's where I'm at with it. If you're going to go in there and you want that man position, you're going to have to do what he say. Play the game, get in and then change it. You got to change it from the inside. I say, but that's like back in the day when we begged to eat at the white people place. Why? They didn't want you to eat that. They couldn't cook no way.
See,
why we begging to be like that?
So
that's what I'm saying about that.
But I thought that when I explained myself that this would go well, it would not turn into a fucking debate.
If you want this type of job, you know you got to look this kind of way.
And you fucked it up.
Look at the news anchors. Look at the news anchors. They make a big deal when they wear their natural hair.
Some people just can't. Some people just have to force their fucking opinion on people. I came in this shit and gave a neutral explanation to the young man.
He told us the boy 18 to 24-year-old. Hey, Rich, he wrong.
For the panel.
He wrong than a motherfucker.
Listen,
he told us the mold
the people out there. I want y'all to hear me clearly. I was quiet. I wasn't going to say nothing. He said, King, he kept trying to get to me. I said, I'm not going to say this
Yep.
But then when you came, I knew I'm finna say, man, fuck some kids. See, but I was trying to be quiet. Y'all
And he
saw
brought
me. I didn't go off. I didn't say nothing. I sat there humble and quiet. He asked for this. He knew when he asked. Yes, he knew. I didn't have nothing to say about it. So he knew, but he just couldn't resist. Well, we gonna let Rich go. Now, and you asked me to go, and this is what we got. And now he regretting it. Why? You asked.
Guys,
I did not. I tried not to give it to him.
Guys, we need to mold the 18 and 24-year-olds.
Hold on. Before you go, Trust, we gonna let you in this, Trust. Hold on. So I guess this ain't groomed. The fuck we talking about?
It's fucking groomed, but it looks
like that right now.
King Bond about to drop a switch on somebody.
See,
my son like that right
I tell you what's going on. Some of you bald niggas be hating on niggas with that. That's what's really fucking going on. Try my best to hold my motherfucking tongue.
I ain't want to say it out loud, bro, but man,
that's what's going on, dog.
I see some hair hate here, you know.
Hey, I said it looked good.
I try my motherfucking best to hold my tongue, but some of y'all starting to tell on your motherfucking self.
Enjoy your hair while you got it, brother. Let me tell you that. So when it's gone, it's gone.
You're telling on yourself.
No, I don't hate. I
get
congratulate.
You hate that you had locks, nigga, and you mad the motherfuckers can't grow back.
No, I'm good right now because I think I look
yes, you
pretty damn
you
good
had them
60
locks
with some dreads. If I ain't got a reggae album and I'm 60 with some dreads, I don't think that was
you was
good
the
look for me.
first nigga that was originally from Houston, Texas to wear locks, nigga.
Yes, I'm one of them. Yes, I'll give you that.
I'll get you a lock toupee, nigga.
No, I'm good. Now let me help y'all out. Hey y'all, I had Jamaican women too. Now that's something you didn't realize. See, a Jamaican was doing my hair. That's why I got like that. Had a Jamaican woman back then. So hey, I'm just saying.
Look, can y'all admit to
I
this?
ate a little curry. Yeah.
Hold on, before we get to Trust, can y'all admit to this? I did came in. Did I not come in neutral on this shit today?
Yes.
Okay, just want to make it correct.
He came in neutral carrying some dynamite. Yeah, you were softly carrying dynamite. It came in perfectly. Yes, he did, Ron.
And Rich fucked it up.
You let
I was trying to let it go. Y'all saw I was quiet. I was trying not to say
podcast name, Mr.
You let that lighter get to it. Rich got going, boy.
Change that Rich Blackman to Mr. Fuck Shit Up.
See?
Go change.
I like that name.
See?
I like the name Rich Blackman. That's awesome.
The wrecking ball. The fuck.
My DJ name is DJ Bullshit. That's my DJ name, DJ Bullshit.
Because you stay on that bullshit, boy.
You goddamn right. You can call out a song. I'm gonna play what I want. They be like, he on that bullshit.
So we gonna let Trust end it. Trust, what's your thoughts?
I'm always one to preach being unapologetically black. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I do know, if you go and fuck with somebody on their program, you have to get with the program. You see what I'm saying? You gotta get with the program. That's just like when the NFL threw that out there that they didn't want people with long hair, period. And they was like, well, if y'all don't want to cut it, we gonna make it a part of the jersey. And boys was snatching boys down by their hair, and you know what I mean? All type of wild ass shit was going on, So if you gonna go that route, if you want to cut it, keep it, whatever is your choice. But whatever comes along with that choice, you gotta be man enough to stand on it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna land it right there, and them young brothers gonna do whatever's best for them.
There you go. And that's it.
Welcome back, Trust.
Welcome back, Trust.
That's what's
up. Be back.
All right, so we're gonna go into the first topic, man. All right. Oh shit, I'm pressing.